Happy 2024 to you all and welcome to Prof. Dan Tutorials. In this video, I want to take you all through a possible forecast of the 2024 Visa Bulletin from February 2024 to December 2024. All right, so if you filed for your EB2 NIW or your Form I-140 and you have been approved, the truth is that you are on queue and you do not know when you will be able to progress to adjusting your status because it is dependent on the Visa Bulletin that is released on a monthly basis based on the date for filing and the current final action date. All right, so if you look through my screen, what I've done is to work with some statistics. So based on the trends observed in the monthly Visa Bulletin for the EB2 category from October 2021 to December to January 2024. So that is for 27 months, or let's say 2 years and 3 months. So I've taken my time to look into this. And so let's learn from that and probably we are able to forecast. All right. So from October 2021, as you can see on the screen, to November 2022, you can see the green for gold. That's for 1 year and 1 month. That is 13 months. The dates for filing, which is on the second column, and the final action date on the third column were current. And what does this mean? All the approved beneficiaries were able to adjust their status immediately and obtain their green card accordingly during this time. So, which means that many months or some few years ago, when you apply for EB2 NIW and you get approved, immediately you are able to change your status and obtain your green card. However, things have changed. So let's continue looking at the trend. For December 2022, still on the screen, you probably start seeing a kind of red color. That's the code I've given to the second and the third column, which is the date of filing and the final action date. Red means stop, something stopped. The date wasn't moving forward. So you see that for December 2022, when the Visa Bulletin was released, the date for the filing was 1st of December 2022. And that means that all other beneficiaries with approved cases and priority dates later than 1st December 2022 could not proceed with status adjustments. And that was the beginning of a long queue. And this trend for 10 months, that is from December 2022 to September 2023, as we can see on the screen, for the Visa Bulletin released monthly, the date for filing remains unchanged. That is, as of December 2022, when the Visa Bulletin was released, the date for filing was 1st December 2022. As of September 2023, when the Visa Bulletin was released for that month, the filing date still remains unchanged, 1st December 2022. So during this time, what it means is that all approved cases have joined the long queue, and that is getting longer and longer. So let's take forward our analysis. From December 2022, shown on the screen, we could see that specific dates were given. For instance, in December 2022 again, when the Visa Bulletin was released, the filing date was 1st of December 2022, and the final action date was 1st of November 2022. Two different dates. In a previous video, I explained the difference between the date for filing and the final action date. The date for filing is when you can go ahead and apply, submit your application for your adjustment of status, which is the next step to obtaining your green card after your Form I-140 has been approved. Why the final action date is more or less like the date when, even after you have submitted your adjustment of status application, the final date you are expected to have gotten your green card. So we can notice from here that for the final action date, it's progressed more rapidly than the filing dates. Let's take a look at it again. For the final action date, although it remains unchanged from, let's say, from December 2022 up until March 2023. That is for 4 months. Although we could see that for the Visa Bulletin released in December 2022, the date for filing was still December 2022, although 1st of December, but the final action date went backwards to 1st November 2022. Now, let's look at the Visa Bulletin released in April 2023. Now, instead of the final action date to actually move forward from the initial November 2022, it's moved 4 months backward. And that means a big retrogression. And again, in May 2023 Visa Bulletin, the final action date moved about 5 months backward again, from 1st July 2022 that was released for April 2023 Visa Bulletin to 15th February 2022. And that remains the same for the next 3 months, May, June, and July Visa Bulletin, until it's changed again for the Visa Bulletin released in August 2023. And so in August 2023, the date for filing still remains 1st December 2022, and the final action date is now 1st April 2022. All right, overall, if we look at this, we see that it took the final action date 13 months from December 2022 to January 2024 Visa Bulletin to get back to 1st November 2022. So here again, look at the table. When the old delay started in December 2022, the final action date was given to be 1st November 2022. It remains the same. It went backward again for like 9 months. Now, to get back to 1st November 2022, it's moved from December 2022 Visa Bulletin to January 2024 Visa Bulletin released to get back to 1st November 2022. 13 good months. And also, we see that after the 10 months of red lights for the filing date that remains the same as 1st December 2022, there was a 1 month jump from 1st December 2022 to 1st January 2023 in the October 2023 Visa Bulletin. And that remains the same for only 3 months this time around. Remember, the last one, it remained for 10 good months, but this time around, it remained for only 3 months for the October 2023 Visa Bulletin released to the December 2023 Visa Bulletin released. And again, there was a shift. For January 2024, we experienced a yellow light because the Visa Bulletin released shows that the filing date has shifted from 1st January 2023 to 15th February 2023. Now, here's the thing. Based on all this pattern, we might expect gradual monthly advancements for both the filing date and the final action date from February 2024 onwards. And that's why you could see here on the table, my prediction for February 2024, the filing date will still remains probably most likely the same as 15 February 2023, while the final action date will also remains the same as the previous month, 1st November 2022. Possibly, in March 2024 Visa Bulletin released, the filing date will move to February, we move to 15 March 2023. And there should be a forward in the final action date as well to 15th November 2022. And as you can see on the screen, by the time we get to November 2024, or let's say December 2024, when the Visa Bulletin will be released for that month, most likely the filing date would have gotten to 15 December 2023. And the final action date is forecasted to be 1st April 2023. Now, one thing we should take note of is that there is a possibility of more red lights due to a shortage in the number of, approved cases. Is that correct? No, due to increase in the number of approved cases. Now, there has been more people approved. That means more people on queue, and that can play a role in the filing dates that will be released on a monthly basis. And it is important to know that all these are estimations, and actual future dates can vary due to factors like policy changes or application volumes. All these play a role, the number of visa released per year. All these factors will as well contribute to this queue for the filing dates. Overall, as of now, one could expect that if you are approved, it's most likely going to take you, let's say, roughly about 1 year before you are able to progress to adjusting your status. And who knows, it might be earlier than that, it may be later than that. Overall, make sure you keep checking the monthly Visa Bulletin that is released officially by USCIS, and get a permanent residency. All the best, and I will see you again in another video. Bye-bye.